Hello and welcome back. And today I'm going to talk about trust, surrender and alignment over force. It is a consistent theme and it's something that's come into my conscious awareness again over the last few days, so I thought I would share about it today. And it's especially relevant to you if you've been feeling a bit uncertain, a bit wobbly, or that you're in that space again where you're trying to figure everything out from the mind. And it might be to do with something that you're wanting to manifest in your reality and that you're not seeing evidence of yet. So we're often taught that if we want something, then we have to work hard for it, we have to push for it, we have to control it, we have to take the next right logical steps to make it happen. But there is another way, and this way is what we're being guided towards more and more, and I've spoken about it many times, is where we drop from the mind and into the heart space. And this way is a quieter, more subtle, but actually far more powerful way. And that is the space of alignment. Because when we're truly aligned, we don't have to force things into place. We don't have to force anything. We don't have to manipulate any outcomes or have that kind of grip onto how things should look. We just begin to trust that what is meant for us is already finding its way to us. And I know that I've spoken about this in different ways many times, and many people on YouTube and in the world talk about this. And it can be hard for the mind to believe it. And that's hard, especially when what we're seeing externally doesn't seem to be moving or seems uncertain or chaotic, and there's nothing for the ego personality mind construct to grasp onto to feel safe. But there is always that part of you that is completely steady, completely calm and completely at peace, that is completely untouched by all of that. It is that deeper part of you, your heart, your soul, and your innate connection to something greater. And the more we practice coming back to this space, even just for a moment, if we remember that throughout the day, the more we practice this, we keep coming back to this space, something shifts. You soften, the need to control begins to loosen, and the fear starts to quieten. And this is the training of dropping the egoic mind, basically. And it just takes practice. And from there, we start to move differently, not from a panic energy or the pressure to get something, achieve something, do something, be something, but just from trust. Because the truth is, you do not need to dominate life to receive what's meant for you. What is meant for you will find you. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to constantly strive. Just let go of that energy. In fact, just practice that for a moment. Just take a breath. And on the exhale, just imagine just dropping all the baggage of striving, pushing, and the energy of making things happen. Just let that go and just drop into surrender and trust. Because what's actually been asked of you is to become the version of you that is already aligned with the thing that you desire. That version of you already exists. All that needs to happen is you need to shift into the frequency of it, to embody it, to live it, to be it. And from that place, things begin to flow in a very different way. And this doesn't mean that life is always calm or predictable, because life will always life. And there still will be moments where things feel intense, challenging, uncomfortable. And you might still feel like you're not sure which way to go. But even then, even when that happens, the old you would have been constricting and tightening more to control the outcome. But that's even more important here, to not fight against it, but to just allow yourself to drop into that aligned space. And sometimes that might mean grounding yourself, really focusing on dropping into the heart space, really softening and releasing all tension and resistance and, tightness. And from that space of alignment and freedom, it will be a new intuitive nudge will be guiding you to take one small step forward. Just follow that step. So it's about learning to move with life rather than trying to control it and trusting it, even when you can't see the full picture. You are still being guided at all times, and we're starting to remember this more and more. And the new energy of the shift as the world shifts is really asking us to move into this space now. It's a totally different operating system. And then you can have what you truly want, and that might be completely different to what it was a few years ago when it was based from the ego mind. It might just be a sense of deep peace, love, happiness. It might just be a very simple desire that you want. And that comes to you not through force, but through fully aligning the mind, body, and spirit. So if you've been feeling like you need to figure everything out and you've got a bit in the scrambling mind and you've got to make something happen, I'd just like today just to be an invitation to just soften. Just drop into that space where there is a deeper part of you that knows, and trust that wisdom. Come back into that deeper connection within you, because from there, everything changes. Thank you for listening.